I'm so excited to get to visit with recording artist Roman Alexander. Good to see you again. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Jeremy and I got a chance to talk to you at Downstream a couple of weeks ago, but we wanted to catch up on a few more things, and I'm interested to see how you felt about the crowd and the performance that night.
It was ecstatic. You know, it's crazy coming out of the year we had where we had no shows. And I think the first thought for a lot of artists like us is, you know, is anybody going to show up? Obviously, it was Sam Hunt, so of course people were going to show up. It's just more or less whether people are going to react. And I was pretty impressed. Yeah, it was good. And the most important part to me is that fan interaction. So whether that's before or after, it was after the show for me that I was able to go and actually meet the fans and talk to people and make some new fans that I had never met before in a new place.
That's wonderful. Was that you're saying that's your first concert back in a while?
Yeah, that wasn't my first one back in a while. We've been out on the road quite a bit this summer, but that was one of the bigger ones for us, let's say.
That's great. Now, listen, your voice is so rich and mature. I mean, it's just, I know you've been singing since you were a kid, and this is a rare thing because we talked about this. You knew what you wanted to do from a very, very early age. Yeah,
I was about 6 years old, and my grandfather played me Elvis Presley in his back of his Suburban that he had, and I remember the night. I remember the day, everything. I remember even the weather. It was just that much of a turning point for me to be able to hear Elvis Presley. And then that led me to wanting to learn how to play guitar and playing in bars and then wanting to impress girls. So it had a domino effect for me going forward. And I think, that was the starting point for me playing so young.
Fantastic. And I know you played in bars young. Your parents were very supportive. Now, tell me some other artists that you kind of grew up on.
Yeah, of course, you get the Willie Nelsons, Waylon Jennings, and Elvis Presleys, and Johnny Cash's. But country music, for me, started really making an imprint when I was in high school. We had people like Sam Hunt and FGL, and obviously Keith Urban and Kenny Chesney. And I remember going to see Kenny play and seeing the crowd react. And to me, that was the point. I was like, I want to do what these guys are doing. And the first time I saw Sam play, it was a lot like that too. How did
you feel about getting to perform with Sam, or right before him?
It was cool. We have some of the same team. My producer, Jay Flowers, wrote some of his biggest hits, and it's a full circle moment because I've always known who Jerry Flowers was. So for me to be able to work with him, and now he's my mentor, he's like a dad to me. To be able to be in that same circle, it no pun intended, but it came full circle.
So what is your most favorite song that you've ever written and recorded?
Yeah, you never know who you're going to disappoint by saying this, because I know either fans will think it's disappointing for me to say this, but or my team who picked the songs. But I think Cocktail Conversations, I know Between You and Me is the big one, but Cocktails, that song that I wrote, that was the first song that really just kind of felt like I was able to write who I was into a song. And it was in my introduction to country music.
Well, that's common for an artist to have an affinity to another song that the label chose something different. That's okay. I think every artist feels that way about some of their music. But speaking of Between You and Me, you did a couple of versions of that, one as yourself and one with another female artist, Ashley Cook. Why did you do two different versions?
I think it's so easy these days for songs to die out, and it doesn't matter whether they're great songs or not. I just think with TikTok and Instagram, people's attention spans, unfortunately, are so short, and I'm one of those people. And I think it was a way to expand and let the song live a lot longer than it might have if it just was out, alone by itself. Spotify and Apple Music gave it some amazing support. It was on the biggest playlist. And then it was able to grow and get some more life and still be added to that same playlist and for well over 9 months. So it brought a lot of traction to me. And Ashley's just such a fantastic artist and is one of my best friends too. So.
Okay, that is awesome. I love both versions a lot. Now, first of all, tell people how they can get your music.
Everywhere that you can listen to music, possibly, except for vinyl and 8-track and CDs. But we have Spotify and streaming platforms for sure.
And what is your Instagram handle?
Roman Alexander Music.
All right, that sounds good. I appreciate you talking to me today. We enjoyed your songs and your concert so much. I'm sure we'll see you again, and we're going to take a look at your song, Between You and Me. Thanks, Roman.
Yeah, see y'all. Thank you.
Can I tell you a secret? Might have to slide in close for you to hear it. Over that bartender yelling out them drinks. Will the cover band off key sings, yeah. Can I tell you a secret? Between you and me, all I can think about is leaving here early to get you alone. Pulling you into me, not even music on. Nothing but you, my tea, white sheets. Between you and me, between you and me, yeah.
Boy, you know me like no one. You know I get done up to get you undone. Killing you in this dress all night. It's only 8 and I'm down to close down this place, but I'd rather close up this space.